All right, so for breakfast, I have 1 cup of egg whites with some sriracha, some spinach, and 1 package of Oat Fit. And I'm also taking 1 Up Daily Cleanse. This is actually my favorite. I would have to say this is my favorite product from 1 Up. Absolutely love it. You take 1 with the first meal of the day, and it just helps your digestive health. It helps you not get bloated. It actually helps you go poop like right away, and I absolutely love it. There's like psyllium husk and a bunch of other natural laxatives in there. So unlike other cleanse products, it's not going to give you like pain or anything like that. It's just very nice, smooth, great digestion. So that is meal 1.
But I know they'll never own me.
What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Okay, so I have my face on and I'm all ready. I just got to the gym right now. I'm going to be training some legs, and I wanted to share with you guys some very, very exciting news. I am the newest 1UP Nutrition sponsored athlete, if you haven't already guessed. I've been using their products for about a month and a half now, and I absolutely love them. They're some of my favorite products I've ever tried, 2 of them being the Her Cleanse and the Beauty Dream. I'll talk more about those later. I'm really excited for this new sponsorship. I hope that you guys are as excited for me as I am. Just know that I wouldn't put my name behind anything that I don't use, love, or believe in. I have tried every single product before deciding that I wanted to be a part of the team so that I could make an educated decision, and I'm really happy with the decision that I made, and I can't wait to share with you guys more of the products and my progress using them and stuff like that. Of course, supplements aren't mandatory. They are a luxury, but every single product does like have a benefit. And the thing that I like most about 1UP Nutrition is that it is not a proprietary blend, which means that you are getting the most bang for your buck, which means that you are getting pure aminos, pure protein, pure L-carnitine. Like, you are getting the supplements in their purest form with no fillers and just like a little bit of amino ratio or like a little bit of whey isolate with like a bunch of like junk in it. So that is my first thing that I wanted to announce. And my second exciting news is this is episode 1 of Mission Best Self. What is Mission Best Self? Well, it is me holding myself accountable to you guys. I'm not stepping on stage this year, so I need something to hold me accountable in reaching my goals. And we all know that we can like give ourselves a little bit too much leeway when we don't have anybody or anything to hold us accountable. So I'm putting myself out there on the internet.
Cue the angel choir now.
I'm already writing this already. Just kidding, kind of.
What do you mean?
I'm going to be doing bi-weekly check-ins with you guys, holding myself accountable to making progress. I have photo shoots starting May 19th, and I want to look and feel my best. And even though I'm not stepping on stage, I want to attain my best level of conditioning without the stage, like without a show in mind or in the near future. Like, I just want to attain my best conditioning for myself, by myself, and I'm putting myself out there. You guys are going to be holding me accountable to this, so I'm going to continue sharing my workouts with you guys. I'm going to be showing more full days of eating and just this whole journey. May 19th is kind of when I want to be like mostly ready for, which is 7 weeks away, which is not a lot of time in retrospect, but it is more than enough time to make a difference. But I'm going to say that like this whole cut series thing is probably going to be about 12 weeks long and then maintain from there on out. So that is my news for you guys. I hope that you like it. Give this video a thumbs up if you promise to hold me accountable and you are excited for Mission Best Self. Thank you guys so much. Okay, let's head into the gym.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another workout commentary with myself. Today we are training glutes. This is a strictly glute-focused workout with as little quads as possible, but of course you want to hit those hamstrings because those deadlifts work the booty too. So does the squats, but I don't want to work my quads today, so we focused on glutes. To start off the workout, I started off with some band work. Do not underestimate the power of this little red bands make her dance. Okay. I'm tripping over my words. Do not underestimate the power of this little red band. It will have your glutes throbbing and in knots, honestly. So the first exercise that I did, this was a circuit with the bands. And the first exercise that we did was the side to side crab walks. And then we moved on to this glute kickback with squat. So we'll call it squat glute kickback. There you go. Very creative. And then we went on to the single leg glute kickbacks. After that, we moved on to the weights. So the first exercise that I started with was the Bulgarian split squat. And these are tricky little buggers because you basically got to balance on one foot, try not to topple over, hold some weights in your hands, bend down and hope for the best. So these are like a intermediate exercise, I would say. The back leg is not supposed to be doing any work for you. It's just supposed to be resting on the bench, and you are supposed to be pushing all the weight through the front leg, through your heel. Make sure that you come down to 90 degrees and make sure that you are squeezing your glutes the entire time. I did these 3 exercises that you are about to see as a circuit. So I did them one after the other with little to no rest. The next exercise that I did was barbell curtsy lunges. And then I moved on to barbell sumo half squats. So what you do for the sumo half squat is obviously do not come back all the way up to the starting position. You want to keep the tension in the glutes and in the legs and only come up to about halfway. The next exercise may look a little bit awkward, and I used to think that too. This is called the cable rope pull-throughs. So what you want to do is take a couple steps forward from the cable, put your feet in the sumo position, so wide apart. You want to make sure that you keep your back straight the entire time. Do not round it at any point. Bend forward at the hips and drive your glutes back as you are getting that good stretch when you're down here at this position, and then drive your hips forward. Thrust them forward really hard and make sure that you squeeze them at the top. Play around with it and see if it works for you. Eventually you're going to get it. Don't lift too heavy though, just because for that exercise you don't necessarily need to, and you want to make sure that you get form right before you move on to a heavier weight. And to superset that exercise, I did some single leg cable glute kickbacks. And for the last 2 exercises in this workout, I did dumbbell. You guys have seen me do this with a kettlebell, but this time I did it with a dumbbell. So dumbbell squat deadlift. So what you want to do is you want to squat down, do a sumo squat, and then bring your butt up to the position that you would be in when you're doing a Romanian deadlift, and then deadlift up, and then squat back down. So it might sound confusing, but it's like a double whammy to the booty too, and it's one of my faves. And then for the last exercise, we did single leg Romanian deadlifts.
Guys, all finished my workout. It was awesome. I was in and out in 45 minutes. You do not need to have a super long workout in order to have a good one. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I stay there and I want to be there for like 2 hours. It is super bright. Sorry guys, we're just gonna have to do this. Sometimes I'm there and I want to be there for like an hour or 2 and just like keep killing it, and like I'm in the zone and I don't want to leave, and that's totally fine. But in reality, your workouts do not need to be longer than an hour and a half with cardio. Like I got in and out for weights in 45 minutes. That's it. And I didn't lift heavier than 40 pounds. You don't need to exhaust yourself with so much weight in order to have an awesome workout. These are my tips. You focus on mind to muscle connection. So always focus on the muscle that you are training, and time under tension. Make sure that you incorporate tempo into your workouts. Tempo is like 3 counts down for the Bulgarian split squat, 1 count up. 3 counts down, 1 count up for squats. Like going down slowly, time under tension, and then exploding up. I do that for shoulders. I do that for glutes. back. Like I do that as much as possible. And I like to do higher reps with a little bit shorter rest time. So like my rest times are around 30 seconds tops, especially when I'm cutting. Like I'm not focusing so much on strength. I'm focusing on getting in a good sweat, burning my muscle, like really focusing on the muscle that I'm training. And what was I just gonna say? Oh, keeping my heart rate up. So it was an awesome workout. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. About to drive home now, so I will see you guys at home, and then we are going to have our post-workout meal. Okay, so for lunch, I have some lettuce with cucumber, some of the fettuccine beets, and some chives in there with some shrimp that was cooked in coconut oil and garlic salt. Next up, I'm going to use half of a lemon as some dressing. So I'm gonna put that on there. I have this seasoning called salmon, and I don't really know what's in it. A bunch of vegetables like bell peppers and celery spices and herbs and all that good stuff. So this stuff is really good. I'm gonna put that on it just because we want some flavor. And then I'm gonna put some cayenne. And there we go. That is going to be lunch along with a banana. Time to eat again. I am making my third meal of the day. I like to prep my protein in bulk so that I have stuff that I can just heat up, and I always make my veggies fresh. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing some bok choy with asparagus. It's in a non-stick pan. There's nothing on it right now. I'm gonna end up putting some like garlic salt and maybe a little bit of coconut oil. What I like to do with my coconut oil is put 1 serving in a little container like this. This is 14 grams. And then this will be like, I'll use it very sparingly and it'll last me a couple days, or like at the very least, it'll last me all day, and I'll have had 1 serving of coconut oil very sparingly throughout all of my meals. So that is a little tip that I have for you guys. I usually don't even use all of that in one day. I think it'll last me like 3 days. So yeah, cook your protein in bulk and then put the coconut oil in a little thing. So, because fats are the highest calorie per gram, guys. So you don't want to have an uncontrolled amount of fat. So I'm going to be eating some raw broccoli with some honey mustard. I'm gonna put that in this and dip it. I've been obsessed with this lately. It's just so good. So. All right, there we go. So I didn't end up putting any coconut oil on. It just has some garlic salt. And then I have 1 fried egg for some healthy fats. And then the chicken actually was cooked with some curry powder, because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to ask what it was cooked with. So I love curry powder. This tastes so good. And then I'm just going to put some Cholula chili lime over top of everything. There is lots of flavor in this dish. Let's dig in. So instead of eating like rice or sweet potato and stuff with my meals, I'd rather save my carbs for fruit, RX bars, and the sides in French wine. 1 second. And just hit myself in the face with this. Popcorn. Yes. I love popcorn. This is the 94% fat-free Smart Pop, and it is 200 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 39 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of protein with 7 grams of fiber. So I'm making that right now, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and get back to work. I think it's time to eat again. Yes. Okay, sitting here, checking in with my challengers. My April challenge just recently started, and we have a private Facebook page, and it is so much fun. My girls are killing it. They're being so interactive, and that just makes me so freaking happy. So it's been good. Slowly marking everything off my to-do list, so I will get everything done by the end of the night. It is 6:35, and I think it's time to eat again, because this is a full day of eating. And I gotta be honest, I really like how this is holding me accountable to eating meals every couple hours, because I have kind of been all over the place with that lately. Yeah, a little bit too much. So, already, mission best self is paying off. Okay, So this is a pretty genius idea if I do say so myself. I'm eating tuna as my protein for this salad, and you know, like sometimes you can mix tuna with like ranch sauce or like yogurt, Greek yogurt and stuff like that to make it not so just plain. But what I'm doing is mixing it with this little mini hummus package that I have, and I thought that that was a brilliant idea. And then I'm also going to be using the chili lime sauce. So this is gonna be so good. I'll show you guys it when I'm done. Very Mediterranean. Oh yeah, good choice. Here I have some lettuce, and then I pan fried up some zucchini. We also have some spinach, some red onions, some beets, and then our tuna with some cayenne pepper on top. Yeah. One serving of nut butter, 33 grams, and it is freaking huge. All right, everybody, it is now 11:45 p.m. and I've just been sitting here working and finishing up this vlog for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's workout and today's full day of eating. I do have to say I'm pretty proud of my meals today and my workout. You know, I got my water in. This whole thing, like holding myself accountable to you guys. You know, I think it's gonna work out. I think we got something good. Yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. What about you? Did that just sound like a relationship talk or what? I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I did plan on eating another meal of like protein and veg, but I'm not hungry, so I'm just not going to force it. I'm going to finish doing this, wash my face, and get to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching another video. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget, please do not forget, show your support by giving the video a thumbs up and subscribe so that you don't miss another workout or another chance to see my face. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all of y'all.
But I know they'll never own me.